Hey, Ocklawahaboy Rocks. It's Thunderegg Thursday. Life's been a little crazy. I haven't gotten to do a lot with Thundereggs, so this one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you a bit, and I know you probably want to see a Thunderegg cut, so I'll find one laying around the shop here and cut it and see what it looks like at the end. But as I was traveling around just recently, you see all the boxes behind me there, I get asked all the time, well, did you find anything that's worth anything? Is that worth anything? Did you find anything good? Well, so I thought we could talk about that a little bit, because that's not just unique to rock hounding. So one of my other hobbies I hadn't been doing much with lately, I don't know if you can read that, it says official geocache. On the other side, Florida Finders Fest. So geocaching, if you're not familiar with it, it's a GPS game, traditionally hidden in an ammo can, could be a Tupperware or any number of things now. But you hide stuff in here, you post the coordinates online, people go find it, and you can take something and leave something. They've got little trackable things with serial numbers on them that you move from one to the other, and the other person can go online and see where their little trinket is all over the place. So it's just fun. All the time, well, did you find anything good? You find anything worth anything? Well, I found a great spot with a great view. I found a 3-mile hike on a beautiful day, that sort of thing. Doing the geocaching, especially out in Colorado and here in Florida, all over, I've been to some of the most beautiful places, historically significant places, naturally unique places that I never would have known about if someone hadn't taken the time to go hide an ammo can out somewhere and post the coordinates online and post some information about it. But it's not the thing you find that's valuable, it's the experience you have. So it's the same thing with rocks and the other thing that was in the title of the video. So I'm going to take you off of the tripod and come over here to my really messy table. Here's a bunch of Thundereggs from different locations. And yeah, they might be worth a little something. You've seen Jared over at Currently Rock Hounding, he's talked about how you can get a Thunderegg for $1 or $2 and then polish it up and maybe you sell it for $10. This one I paid $15 for. Got a really nice polish on it. And some of these I found. So similar to geocaching, I kind of consider these Thundereggs really, besides the fact that they're nice to look at, they're a memory of a place I've been or maybe somewhere I'll never get to go. So Killer Green Bed in Oregon and the Ochocos. Fallen Tree Bed. That'll be in another video soon. The Lily Pad Bed in Washington. Sucker Creek area. Dugway, Utah. Didn't get to dig this because they don't let you dig anymore, but Richardson's Ranch. Bought that at the shop. Here's a little recent slice of a tilt egg from the Ochocos. White fir agate bed. Kaffa, don't know how you pronounce it, mountains in Arizona. McDermott 79 bed. Didn't get to dig there. I think it's a 79 bed. It could be one of the other ones. Hadn't gotten to dig there, but got to go to the shop there in McDermott and have a good conversation with the claim owner and get some eggs. White Rock Springs. It's now part of a wilderness area. You can't dig there anymore, but I bought this one from one of the old timers at the Madras Rock Show just a few weeks ago. Lots more content from that. How about Australia? I'm not likely to go rock hounding in Australia anytime soon. Or China. Mexico might be a little more likely, but not very likely either. So just a bunch of nice reminders of the different adventures that I've gotten to have. And then I mentioned beer in the title. Pretty similar. My southern viewers will recognize the Waffle House theme. So 2020, most everything was closed down. I have an annual trip that got canceled, and this little brewery in Georgia announced that they had a collaboration with Waffle House and they were putting out a bacon flavored beer. Unfortunately, I've let this one sit around a little too long to trust it to drink it, but that was a fun trip. Stickers. I do stickers at all the breweries I go to. Well, any of them that have them. So I've got them from all over. Catalina Island, California. Probably won't ever get back out there, but that was a fun trip. They've got a rock out there that's blue schist. Supposedly it's the only place on the planet that it occurs on the surface. Ocklawahaboy Brewery. I thought that was appropriate. Same trip I went for the Waffle House beer. I made a little side trip and went there. I figured Ocklawahaboy needed to go to Ocklawaha Brewery. Littleton, Colorado, right down the street from where some good friends of mine from Florida moved to. They've since moved back, but that was a fun brewery. My favorite brewery sticker ever. This place is closed down, but I was a bit of a chemistry nerd in high school and college. So Leadville, Colorado, Periodic Brewing. You see what they did there. Got the elevation. Pretty neat sticker. Then these are some from my recent trip I just got back from Ochiko Brewing. Here's one from Mitchell, almost right across the street from Cindy's Rock Shop there in Mitchell. The family from the Lucky Strike Mine. So Tiger Town Brewing, that's a fun one. Wild Ride there in Prineville. Got one from Bend. That one was only so-so. Nashville, Tennessee. That was a fun trip. That one got mixed up. That wasn't my recent trip, but that was this year. Crooked River in Prineville. And the Mad Swede from Boise, Idaho. So, just, more examples. It's not about necessarily going and drinking the beer. It's not about finding something worth money in an ammo can or finding a rock that's worth money. It's about getting out there, having a good adventure, and bringing something home to remember it by. So I think this will be my Thunderegg I'll cut. This is from my recent trip. I've lost track of which location it was from. I see some common opal peeking out around, so there's something in it, so I'm going to go cut it. Okay, here's the egg. I cut it. The cut didn't go as well as I would have liked, but if you like common opal, it doesn't disappoint. Nice amount of fill there. Yeah, I had a little break out there, but The edge of these things are brittle and there's not much you can do. Okay, so that's your one Thunderegg cut for Thunderegg Thursday. Okay, so that's different kind of video. And by the way, this isn't just about Thundereggs. Here's a nice piece of sparkly druzy quartz just about all the way around. That's from the Diamond Hill mine in South Carolina. So that's another, another good spot I went to. Another thing I get asked with some of this stuff is, why do you need, I've got all these different types of Thundereggs. They go all the way around out there. And just kind of like, you can have a bunch of different beers. Each place will have an IPA or several, a lager, a stout, all that. But each one tastes a little different. And, all these things are a little different. These two are right across the creek from each other and look nothing alike. So, gotta have a little bit from everywhere. So, that's Thunderegg Thursday. I will see you next week.